So hey, what is up guys, welcome back to another video, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can download the Visual Studio 2019, because Visual Studio 2019 is an IDE of Microsoft, and with the help of the Visual Studio 2019 you can make Android desktop and games. So let's make that. So first go to the Google Chrome. Yes, I have changed my theme literally before and after the clear of the desktop is so much clear, like dark theme, Windows 10 wallpaper, like no icons on the desktop except that two, and only that on the taskbar. It looks pretty much nice. So let's open. Okay, so in Google Chrome you need to do is uh, not place this on that, because this is my mic box, but why I place here? No, I don't like light theme. Okay, go here and now type visualstudio.com, so and enter. So there you go. Here is the Microsoft Visual Studio homepage. Here is, I want to develop mobile, Android, iOS, web, cloud, desktop, games, and machine learning using technology, using the language. So like that, I choose desktop, C++, and Windows machine. Because I have a Windows machine, I want to learn C++ and make a desktop app, or I want to develop for desktop using C++ on my Windows machine. Okay, now here you go. First I refresh the page. Now there is Visual Studio, full featured IDE to code, debug, test and deploy on to any platform. Visual Studio Code, any editing and debugging on any OS. Visual Studio for Mac. So what is the difference between Visual Studio Code and Visual Studio? To, like, I explain you in short, but to explain full thing about and full difference of Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, I will make another video if you want. So Visual Studio Code is an code editor and debugger, and Visual Studio is a full IDE. There is the difference between these two. So let's download Visual Studio. Go here and choose, there is 3 edition. So the professional and enterprises edition is paid. You need to pay for this. Like professional you need to paid, but I don't know how much need to paid, and enterprises there is so much expensive. And the community edition is free, so we download that, and then our download is go. Then we open it. There is, so it open Visual Studio installer. Now it open Visual Studio installer. Let it open. So there is Visual Studio. So why it downloaded so shortly? Because I already installed Visual Studio and used it. So the files is on my computer already. So I didn't do anything but install the Visual Studio, and Visual Studio's main file is almost ready. So it opens Visual Studio installer. So you can also open Visual Studio Installer here. Visual Studio Installer. Studio Installer. There is. Oh, installer. There is. So now go to installed. It takes some time. This is taking longer than we expected. Yes. So it is asking me that which type of language I want. I want C++ for desktop. There is. So it downloaded all the things and also want Python. So okay, the Python take more, but let's only install C++. So install. So now it takes some time to install because it is very large files to be installed. There is 1 GB file, so it takes some time. If you are using Doritos Doritos 2 GB free data, it doesn't. Go to no, you need a better internet. Okay, don't use Doritos 2 GB free data. So my internet is so fast, it is using 4 MB and 5 MB by second. So let's cut it from that size and I will meet you after when it download. After so long time it finally installed. So after it installed, it says Visual Studio Community 2019 installation succeeded. Start Visual Studio now. When we click launch, finally it launches. Literally it takes most of my time in recording. Finally, and here is more edition you can download from Visual Studio Installer. Okay, finally it's installed. There is so big deal that it installed. I'm literally thinking, okay, Visual Studio, where are there? So thanks for patience. He know that it takes so much time to install it. He know. Microsoft Visual Studio know that it takes so many time. Thanks for patience. We are getting things set. It is my camera just broke. Okay, it go with my account because I already installed it and used it. So it recognize my account. Oh, my camera's battery is low. What is the problem? Preparing for first use. Oh, my recording just stopped. My recording stopped when I am pushing this like that. There, look. Okay. I'm not going to use anytime. So close that installer and here we go. It is on light theme. So create a new project. So search and it says templates. So what is this template? Oh, it covers on dark theme. I always love. So here is your language. Like whenever I go with Python, it doesn't say because I only installed C++ of Android and Mac OS. What I all okay. It is for Linux. There are so many templates. So let's make this template because it is a console app. This is an empty project, but let's go with console app. Name it test app and create it. So let's run it for first time. Now it is creating and it created on 5 hours. Yes. Now 5 hours is so tiny. It is going about 10 years. Yes. 10 years is so short. It is going to take about 10,000 years. Yes, 10,000 years. In 10,000 years, it will be load and create a project. Then we code. So let's meet you. I'm just joking. Let's make a project. The desktop. What's the problem? Let's make. Okay, it made. Yes. So now my recording started. I go here and remove it, and let's now when I hold the control key and mouse with mouse wheel, I will zoom out and zoom in, like you see. Okay, now zoom. So let's make a command like it make a command for me already. Okay, so now remove it all and make with the on. To array, what the problem is? So now remove it and now make by my own. Include IO stream using name space std and then int main, and then now let's print cout. Let's see out hello visual studio and make and L to end the line and return 0. So we make a program. Now let's run it. The build started. Now the build is running. So let's full screen it. Okay, go to view and full screen. So full screen now. Run it. Why it doesn't running? It is lagging so much because we are running it for first time. It's starting diagnostics. Okay, it ran. It is saying, why it doesn't say something? Hello Visual Studio. Okay, now it takes some time. Test uh one more time. F5 to run it. It doesn't running. Okay. Now, please run, please run. Okay, it says hello Visual Studio. Yes, it's good. Now we can go more and type here. Uh, there is a lag. Okay, now go here and see out. Thanks for watching. The watching spelling is right now. Watching हो गया. Now when we run it,